You made some mistake in Japan. It was clearly your fault. At that time, you didn't apologize. And nobody said anything. You thought nobody cares. However, you're wrong. Remember episode 1. Japanese people are taught from childhood. If you do something wrong, apologize. In Japan, not apologizing being overlooked. In your country's culture, apologizing might mean I lose. I admit I'm wrong. I take all the responsibility. I can be sued. So you don't apologize. You make excuses. You blame others. You protect yourself. This makes sense in your culture. But all of these actions will push you into a disadvantageous position. In Japan, please watch episode 1 of this channel. As I explained in episode 1, in Japan, apologizing has a completely different meaning. In Japan, apologizing means, I recognize I made a mistake. I sincerely apologize and show my sincerity. I want to fix the relationship. I respect you. This doesn't mean losing. This is about trust in human relationships. What will happen? What will happen to our future relationship? This is a very important issue. Some people take advantage of and abuse this Japanese culture. However, that's a different issue. I will explain this somewhere in the future. In Japan, mutual trust and credibility are especially valued. Now, let me explain what might happen if you don't apologize. When Japanese people go silent, basically, they won't argue with you. They won't force you to apologize. They just stop. Japanese people think, talking to this person won't work, it's useless. This person can't objectively analyze and judge the situation. This person can't admit their own faults and has unreasonable thinking. This person doesn't have a humble heart or an honest heart. Next, they stop talking to you. They stop helping you. They don't want to have a relationship with you anymore, and gradually distance themselves from you. At work, they only speak when necessary for work. In daily life, they avoid you. And slowly, quietly, your place in Japan disappears. Nobody tells you why. Nobody explains. Can you notice? Suddenly or gradually, people stop inviting you. People stop caring about you. Your place is already gone. From the outside, it looks like I'm being ignored. I'm being treated coldly. This is bullying. But from the Japanese perspective, you didn't honestly admit your fault and apologize. You don't respect us. Why should we be close to someone like that? It's not bullying. It's self-minus protection. An apology after realizing the seriousness of the situation is seen this way. They're apologizing because the situation got worse. Not because they wanted to. However, you've already lost trust. Japanese people don't say it in words. They deliberately try not to show it in their attitude. This is because in Japanese culture, showing emotions based on feelings is considered simple and disgraceful as a person. This means that Japanese people, though they don't show it in words or attitude, are thinking in their hearts and have judged what kind of person you are. You might think, this is just cultural differences. We should respect each other, right? It's mutual, isn't it? No, it's not mutual. Here's why. If a Japanese person goes to your country, they learn your country's rules. They respect your country's customs and follow your country's culture. They apologize when your culture expects it. They adapt. This also connects to what I explained in episode 1. Don't do to others what you don't want done to you. But when you come to Japan, do you learn Japanese rules? Do you follow Japanese customs? Do you apologize when Japanese culture expects it? Or do you stubbornly stick to your own way and expect Japan to accept it? Mutual respect means both sides adapt to each other. If only one side adapts, it's not mutual. It's one-sided. What's important for mutual respect to work is trust and credibility, which I mentioned many times in this channel's videos, are the foundation in Japan. Therefore, losing trust and credibility is extremely important for maintaining relationships with Japan and Japanese people. In other words, if this part is broken, it can't be restored, and you'll fall into a serious situation, which Japanese people don't say out loud or show in their attitude, making the situation worse. This is not just about foreigners. It's the same among Japanese people. If a Japanese person causes trouble, other Japanese won't forgive them, because they know that trust and credibility take time to build, but can collapse in an instant. Here's the good news. Japanese people may forgive you in some cases. If you apologize, truly apologize, they will forgive you. They'll give you another chance. They'll welcome you back. One sincere apology can rebuild trust. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be honest. Admit your mistake. Say sorry. Show sincerity. That's all it takes. But please be careful. Japanese people are watching. Not only your words, but also your attitude. Are you truly reflecting? Or is it just superficial? They can see through it. So, apologize from your heart. That's what's important. You may find it hard to understand, but this is Japan. You're being watched not only for your words, but also for your attitude. Superficial apologies don't work. Why can Japanese people do this? It's the culture of reading the air that I explained in episode 1. From childhood, Japanese people learn to read other people's feelings. Even without words, Japanese people can read emotions and understand feelings from attitudes, the atmosphere emanating from others, facial expressions, and movements, and word choices. This is my experience and thought, but I believe it's because they switch their feelings with the other person's feelings and position. thinking? How would I think? How would I feel from the other person's perspective? Constantly comparing the other person's feelings with their own. Always searching for the right answer of what they would think or feel. Perhaps Japanese people learn this way. From childhood, from their parents, people around them, and the environment. Accumulating experience through observation and personal experience. So, it's the same with apologies. They're watching not only your words, but also your attitude, facial expressions, everything. Are you truly apologizing? Or is it just superficial? It's hard to explain, but this part is something that many Japanese people commonly understand. Next time, I'll show you another rule. If you want to know the secrets, subscribe. See you next time.